The Belkan War is shrouded in mystery. But now, a decade after the peace accords, a portion of the records was finally released. I quickly got a hold of it. Wanting more details, I acquired information from unknown sources. There was a reason for my obsession. The roots of the war lie in the Belkan Federal Law Review that took place in 1988. Belka, suffering from economic strife, permitted its eastern territory to secede, and the Republic of Ustio was born. But Belka's economic troubles did not subside. Meanwhile, taking advantage of the situation, the world superpower Osean continued to flourish. Amidst the economic panic, an extreme right-wing party took power within Belka, aiming to restore strength and stability to the nation. And on March 25th, 1995, with the discovery of natural resources in Ustio, Belka began to invade its neighbors. It was the beginning of the Belkan War. Unprepared, each country fell quickly before the might of the legendary Belkan Air Force. In just a few days, they occupied all territories except for the mountain range. In response, the occupied Ustio government military placed all their hopes on a joint operation between Osean and the foreign mercenary forces. This, of course, can be found in any history book. But I noticed a strange similarity in the materials I gathered. There were several accounts about a mercenary, all followed by the code word, demon. But most of the information was incomplete. Still, I was intrigued. I decided to pursue the history of the Belkan War through this mercenary. I was certain I would find something there. Would it be the hidden truth behind the war, or just another battlefield legend? I wasn't able to meet the mercenary himself. Actually, it's questionable if he ever did exist. But thanks to some old friends in the military, I was able to track down several individuals who knew him. Soloing is one such man.
We must regain control over Route 171, which runs through Arlen to secure a transit route for our ground troops. There are bridges along this route, 3 over the RA River, all heavily guarded by the Belkan Armored Corps. Securing this route is critical to Ustio's attack on the Belkan forces. Destroy the Belkan ground units blocking passage along this route, and secure the supply line between our forces and the Osean army.
Alrighty. Operation Rosaline. I think. Maybe. I don't actually know what the operation name was. I'm assuming it's the thing under mission up there, but I wasn't paying attention. Either way, this mission is relatively simple. Here's us. Basically, we're going to go down the road shooting missiles at things. Lots of AA guns and tanks and stuff. And there's a bunch of tents you can shoot at, but we're not going to. Now, you might think this would be a good mission to use your attacker, because attacker is air to ground. That's basically its job. It has a fair number of bombs that comes with it, but there's actually very little reason in this mission not to just use the Tiger again. So we're just going to use the Tiger again. And the reason for that is because our basic missiles can lock onto ground targets, and we have enough of them that it shouldn't matter. I will give my teammate some unguided bombs, though, in case he wants to shoot at things. Or not shoot at things, but attack things on the ground. Sometimes he won't, sometimes he does.
Tom 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Yay, takeoff. We'll do this just so I can show it to you, but it's... I mean, we've seen takeoffs before. Basically, I just hold the throttle for a while. When I get to a certain speed, I will pull up on the yield and stick, which is about now. There we go. And then we leave. That's the whole takeoff procedure. It is always the same. It never changes. I will show you the inside of the cockpit, though. There's basically nothing here. This isn't a flight sim, so the inside of the cockpits are not super well modeled. You can't see most of it anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. Also, none of the gauges work. Yay! Mission. I don't think you get bonus for taking off and landing, but whatever. So here is the map. It points you basically straight at your first target.
The target is in formation along the highway. Commence the operation. Keep an eye on us up there, AWACS. Belkan ground forces are blocking off our transport route. Destroy them all.
There's a ton of anti-air guns. They don't really do anything. More importantly, there's a ton of SAM sites, which do something. They are quite dangerous. They all take one missile to kill, and you can see now why I said there's really no reason to take your attacker on this mission. Against missions where there's slightly more hardy targets, sure, it's probably a good idea to take that. But this mission, not so much. I have no reason to shoot that window, by the way. I want to shoot this dude, but it refuses to lock on. This is basically the whole mission. There will be some fighters that show up, as demonstrated above me, actually. Hopefully my teammate will harass them a little bit. It looks like he's not going to, but... We're going to clear off this bridge right about here. This group of dudes right here, which is I think where SAM sites start popping up is after this. And then we'll go deal with the fighters above us. Let's see what we can do. If anything to these guys, probably nothing to him on that pass. You don't need to tell me I'm approaching gun range, because I'm just going to shoot missiles at them. Hopefully those hit. Yeah. When planes or units, I think it's only planes that this can happen to, are incapacitated, they have a very small period of invulnerability. This is entirely, oops, don't stall, so you don't, when you fire two missiles like that, so you don't instantly kill whoever you just incapacitated. It's a very slight period of vulnerability. Also, we just incapacitated all of them, didn't we? Yeah, there's no pressure sensitivity on this button, whatever. I don't care as long as we're going the right way, which I can't tell if we're going the right way, actually. We are, alright. We'll find the other target. Ah, it's a MiG in front of us. That's what it is. Aha! Suck it, communications. I could use these missiles, I guess. I don't remember if it's two or one of these missiles to kill. Let's test that. It makes an annoying noise. That is one missile. It makes an annoying noise, but they're much better tracking than normal missiles. It's a very annoying noise, I'm aware, but it's what we got. Special. He's not. He actually dodged it. However, there's now SAM sites, so we need to stop screwing with him and get rid of this SAM site over here. Again, I don't want to shoot any of the yellow targets. This is going to be a problem to actually hit those with missiles. I might have to do a strafe run. I could just come in from much higher altitude than the SAM sites are capable of engaging at, though. That way I can actually get a lock here. I should have locked the first one first, because now it's going to be difficult to... There we go. Perfecto! Let's see, we need to turn around. This is the last bunch of stuff. All of the neutralized planes are actually already leaving. But this part's not too bad, because the SAM sites are actually relatively easy to lock onto, thankfully. Whoops. When I shoot a missile at the nothing in front of me, it's a little inefficient, but hey. Are they tracking me on radar? It's a bit rude. One of the SAM sites shot at me, I think. This dude, man. These MiGs. This is the biggest advantage of the low stability planes, is they're capable of very quickly and easily shifting their direction. They have greater mobility, basically. I think that's all of the SAM sites. Oh, there's one more SAM site. Oh well. There's another planes, 2 more planes. Let's get rid of this SAM site and see what we can do with these planes here. That should hit. Oh wow. I don't know how that missed, I'm gonna be honest. You got him, Pixie. You can do it. I don't know if Pixie counts as me killing things and thus giving me credit, but come on, kill it. It's the only thing left. Apart from the objective, but I don't want to kill the objective right now. Those might not hit. Oh, they did. Perfect. Now we can finish the mission. Easy peasy. Oh, there's 2. If they had just dumped all their SAM sites on one bridge, man, we'd be screwed. Also, we're done. GG, well played.
Operation complete. Now the Allied forces can secure a military transport route. Well done, GOM team. Looks like luck was on your side again today, Solo Wing.
No luck involved.
Yeah, well, I've had my fill of going home without wings.
Can you guess why he's called Solo Wing? I'll give you a hint. Maybe he lost a wing.
The mission was a success. Passage along Route 171 has been secured. Thanks to you, Ustio will now be able to launch a counterattack.
Yay! Counterattacks. We can watch me murder things for a while if we felt like it, but I don't, so whatever. Most of your credits from this mission are ground targets, and you get a lot of credits from this mission. Also, we're boosted way over into night. Apparently, I'm just gonna be the nightiest knight. Probably because I'm not shooting any yellow targets. I don't actually know if shooting the yellow targets gives you additional credits. It very well might. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna continue being a knight because reasons.